Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and let's see, try this up a little bit. This is going to be my review for Magi, Adventure of Sinbad, Episode 6. If I get a chance to record today, I wasn't able to yesterday because freaking mom left me with the freaking kids almost the entire time. So I didn't get to really do much of anything. So that's why there was no videos yesterday. Anyway, last episode, we were about to possibly get Chief and the others to join up with Sinbad when they were suddenly transformed into a demon. Yeah, this was all that witch is doing. That got sent away from the dungeon last time. So essentially they try and get Sinbad to destroy the demon before it fully forms, so that way, you know, it can't hurt anybody. But he doesn't want to because it would mean killing Chief and the others, and he doesn't want that. And we actually find out that they're still alive in there, and they're essentially connected to the core of the demon, and it's feeding off of their life energy to keep going. Before Sinbad can even do anything with the genie's power, that freaking witch steals his sword, so he can't use it. So instead, he tries to use that spear of Hina's to try and get at the core, because if they get at the core and destroy the core, the guys will be saved, and everything will be okay. However, freaking hair, I just noticed that's sticking out in the back. And I just washed my hair yesterday. Anyway, Hina actually stops Sinbad, or not really, I don't know if he stops Sinbad or saves Sinbad, but they're essentially all having to work together to stop this demon, obviously. And come to find out, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but Dracon's brother is actually the one behind that. The witch might be controlling it, but he was pulling the string. He's essentially the one in charge. He's doing this because Dracon failed to get the power, he failed to clear the dungeon, he failed to arrest Sinbad, and he knows that Dracon's got a bit of a crush on his wife from the arranged marriage. I can't know what her name is off the top of my head, but... And he can't allow that. She's his, even though he has no feelings for her. This is just essentially an arranged marriage for political reasons. Yeah, and now his brother wants him out of the picture completely, which means killing him. Yeah, Dracon's not happy about that. I do not blame him. I wonder what she would... Dang it, I can't remember what her name is. His wife would think about this if she knew that what he was doing, because she wants Dracon to come back alive. She wants him to live. She cares about him, essentially. Even if she's known as, what is she known as, a Spider Queen or something? She'd get that kind of a nickname, essentially. Okay. Anyway, Hina takes up the spear, because, you know, he's got the strength to be able to use it properly. And Sinbad and Dracon work on trying to distract the demon, so that way he can get a clear shot at the core. Thankfully, they're able to. They save them, but Chief's heart is already, you know, dark from all the stuff he's been through, so she tries to make him the core of the demon this time, resurrecting the demon, and that means they would have to kill him in order to kill the demon. Sinbad ain't having this, so he jumps in and sticks his hand in where the core's coming through to try and save the guy from the darkness, essentially. And we find out that since he was part of the Assassin's Guild, he would have had to eventually kill his own parents. And he did, and he didn't want to. He didn't want any of that. And all this essentially just turned him over to darkness, essentially. But thankfully, Sinbad's able to help him by giving the guy a place to call home. If he travels with him, it'll be a place to call home, and he'll help him. Thankfully, this actually works, and he destroys the demon, and he's actually able to get the witch is just essentially sent away again, and he gets a sword back. And Dracon had told his brother, "Yeah, I'm coming for you once I get out of here. I'm not letting you get away with this, essentially." What do you want to bet? His father could be behind this as well. You never know. Anyway, Sinbad gets the power of the genie, and they're all transported out of the dungeon with all the treasure. Now, it doesn't state how much time has passed between when they went in and when they came out. Because last time, we found out that the time inside the first dungeon went a lot faster. Yeah, it moved a lot faster. I had to think about it for a second. Because when Sinbad got out and went back home, they told him that he had been gone for like 2 months. Even though it only seemed like maybe a few days. But they don't state how long they've been gone this time. They just are happy that they're back, and they proceed with the ceremony to give Hina his, his warrior name and everything. And, once that is done, or rather before that happens, Dracon leaves, planning on handling what's going on in his back to Partavia, so he can handle things what's going on. And would somebody explain? Does he get the power of the genie, or as a servant of the king vessel? Because he gets something, and it's in his earring, and he doesn't even realize. I don't even think he noticed it. So, yeah, he got something out of that. Because he stated that if he had been free, he would have called Sinbad his master. So it shows that he doesn't have near as much pride or stubbornness as some other characters. Because when I saw him for the first time, I figured he would be just so freaking stubborn that he would not call anybody his master. But apparently he's not as stubborn as I thought he was. Guys, out of the bathroom! Okay. Apparently he's pooping. Anyway, they proceed with the ceremony, and he and Hina and the woman that Hina is in love with meet with the chief of the tribe, which apparently is not his father. It's apparently her father. And Hina asks that they could leave with him. They marry so they can go and help Sinbad, and he obviously is not okay with this. He's like, well, what can you offer her? She wants for nothing, essentially. And yeah, they actually managed to convince the guy, and I guess they're now married, and they head out. So yeah, we never even get. I don't even remember what her name is. They mentioned her name a couple times in the past episodes, and I can't even remember what it was for the life of me. We haven't even got to see her talk or anything. But apparently she's very formidable when it comes to fighting. And a little bit intimidating, but she doesn't seem that intimidating to me. But I guess we haven't really gotten to get to know her, so she could be hiding that intimidating aura of hers or something. Anyway. Hey, turn that water off! Anyway, I'll get all this edited and everything, and I'll see y'all next time.